Okay, and welcome back. So this is, my 6th episode, isn't it now? And I'm just playing with the camera casually. So yeah, we're on episode 6, which I believe I said last episode I was going to go to the Tower of Latria, which is actually what I do intend to do. Okay, so let's go and quickly talk to this guy, the crestfallen guy, and see if he has anything new to tell me.
What? You again?
Oh,
The
isn't he friendly?
disciples and the magicians in the Nexus despise one another. Did you notice they never sit in sight of each other? The fools. What good comes of childish rivalries? We are all prisoners here.
Okay, so apparently the church and wizards don't like each other. So nothing new there. Okay. I still have some grass and such. Okay, let's just add the grass. Yeah, that's everything looks good. I have a crossbow and bow for some strange reason. Okay, let's see what Patches has to sell us.
Well, I remember you. I'm glad I found you. I found some really nice trinkets.
Yes, that he stole.
We've been long acquainted, so I'm willing to part with them.
Long acquainted.
At a special price. But only if you buy today.
I think he does actually later on sell some things that are actually decent. Shard of Arkstone, heavy arrows, that might have been it. Fragrant ring, recover MP, no.
Nothing here is stolen. I swear.
Bullshit.
I no longer partake in the whole corpse robbing thing. Yeah, no, I'm completely free from my vice. My old mother would be proud indeed. Aren't you proud of me too?
Yeah, right.
Now, you see that priest and his disciples over there? They still don't trust me after that little incident behind the altar.
You mean where you kick one of them down a hole?
Forgetting and all that? Well, I have news for them. Praying has not put food in my mouth, nor anyone else's. Yeah, no, I'm completely free from my vice. Aren't you?
No. Okay.
Well.
Okay. Tower of Latria. Heartstone of the Tower Queen. Latria, land of the Queen's Ivory Tower. An old man took revenge on the Queen by locking her family in a prison with inhuman guards. All that escaped the place are the prisoner's cries. Sounds lovely. The actual level itself is pretty nice as well, in the dark and creepy way. So, yeah, I wasn't actually joking when I said dark. It's relatively creepy. So, let me see. Yeah. Same item as prism stones. We chuck them down, and they glow. Fortunately, you can't use them to test how high falls are. Not that you really need to in this, but you know, sometimes it's nice to know them sort of things. 2 prisoners. They won't give me. Well, it appears to be locked. I was going to say they don't really give me much in the way of souls, but they might have something. They might not have anything, but there might be something in the cells that I want. But obviously I need to get a key first. Oh. That's the key situation dealt with, I think. And we can hear, is it Lord Ridiel asking for help down there. I've just put the wizard set. And we'll backstab this guy. See if oops. Does this look like? I'll keep it on just for the point of it. Oops. And yes, some of these guys do have knives and they do attack you. You can actually get, I think it's the secret dagger from them guys.
Help me.
Sorry about that, I just need to cough. Oops! Okay, that's just me failing spectacularly to kill this guy. Yeah, we don't actually want to get hit by their attacks because they stun you and then they do a unblockable attack. So they're little bastards. What was it? Oh yeah, secret daggers. Yeah, those prisoners drop secret daggers, which are daggers with quite high, actually, base critical attacks. And actually, as a extra fun thing, because I think it's already been clear by now, this has more upgrade paths than Dark Souls does, with things like your crushing pathway and quality pathway being specific to one another. It also has what they call a fatal pathway, which is a pathway that further increases a weapon's critical modifier. So yeah, I've not actually personally used it, but I'm pretty sure I've seen somewhere that a high dex build with a secret dagger, well, a fatal secret dagger, can do quite a bit on a backstab. Yeah, we'll just kill them. I might actually make a fatal secret dagger for the amusement, and that's a shard of mercury stone, which is, I think, for the so-called mercury pathway, which inflicts poison, I believe. Yeah, as I said, a lot more upgrade pathways, and there's another squid face. Which we will just beat him to death with my sword. I'm actually gonna want some. Where was I? Oh yeah. I do want to actually complete the second level of Boletarian Palace, actually. Probably before we hit the Valley of Defilement, because I want to be able to buy a claymore. So I'd like a greatsword that actually has some reasonable range on it. Bastard sword ain't bad, but you know, just like in just like in Dark Souls, it's a little bit on the short side. And I just failed again. Oh, and he's just running away. So I'll stab him in the back. Oh, and silver coronet. That's actually going to come in useful, because not only does it increase all our it increases our defense marginally, but it also increases our MP a little bit. Right, oh, and there's a squid face there. This could turn bad if I'm unlucky. Okay, let's bomb rush him. And backstab him. Yeah. AI not exactly, I think I've already mentioned this, but AI is not exactly the best in game. Yeah. There is an Inquisitor's chair price. Ah, for fuck's sake. These guys have little spears. Yeah. Inquisitor's chair, that's pretty much what I was just looking at just then. By the fact that, well, say, I don't know how obvious it is. It actually is a real. I'm pretty sure most people probably know it is a real thing that was, well, used. I'm not entirely sure it would have been in medieval times. Let's say that my knowledge in that sort of thing is superficial at best. But yeah, they were used. And as the name probably indicates, they were used by various religious inquisitions for various purposes. So yeah, I'm sure you can look that up if you was remotely interested. In fact, there's quite a lot of such devices scattered around the Tower of Latria, which is kind of makes some degree of sense. I mean, it is obviously a prison. Well, that just happens to be the sort of thing they used to do in medieval prisons. Oh, yes, just there. And we have some pieces from an Iron Maiden and an actual Iron Maiden itself. Another unpleasant piece of technology. Where we'll open it and get some items. So no ephemeral eyes. I don't think I've even used one of them yet, have I? Because I've actually been beating bosses and oh bugger, there's a lot of people in here. Oh, it appears to be locked. I don't have the key then. Yeah. And the key, I believe it is. Oops. Oops, scroll. Bastard. Oh, that was nearly not good. I can't remember if these guys can poison you. And I believe we can hear a bit of singing in the backtrack. And there's 3 dudes just chilling inside jars here. So yeah, I'll kill them for the entirety of their 12 souls. Which I don't know if it's even remotely worth the effort. Okay, now I've got to be careful here because some of these have traps in them. Accessing stuff. Let's see if this is. Yeah. This is probably going to be on the poison list. Oh. Jesus Christ. Heal. Royal Lotus. Oh! Oh shit, I thought I rolled through that. Fuck you. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. Oh, good. Spam that a minute. Oops. Yeah. And they probably don't want to be rolling in walls and shit for that. Okay, that was nearly not good. Made partially worse by the fact that I don't actually have any bolts for the bolt for the crossbow I tried to use. That was rather painful. And I'm certain I rolled through those AoEs, but it's obviously I didn't. Just kind of annoying since I managed to roll through so many Flame Lurkers AoEs and I nearly ran off. That looks like, luckily that's not one of the insta-kill holes, but there are a couple of them that are knocking around the level, and I have blindly ran into them before. So does this not have a... Oh, that's interesting. This doesn't have combo in. Then I will open that up. Hopefully Squidface won't notice us. And yeah, again, we'll just rush him. And by the way, this place is very good for farming spice. They have a pretty good drop rate for them. There it is, secret dagger. Yeah, so it's good. Oh, we got a pair of claws as well. Claws. Yeah. I cannot remember where it says where the thingy. How many damages? Yeah. I don't know how you can check the critical modifier, but I'm pretty sure they have pretty good critical modifiers. Careful here for a second because there is at least one Squidface, probably two in this area. Since they seem pretty deaf, we'll just run behind her. I will talk to her in a minute. Nothing there. Okay.
You're an ordinary human, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've had better days. I was once the wife of royalty.
It doesn't seem like this
nice
is affecting my recording. She sells spice thingy, she sells full moongrass, royal lotus, we don't know this. Shard of moonstone, that's pretty useful, I think. Rapier, the wooden catalyst, buckler. Bolts. So them. Very short black iron bolt. I'm gonna buy about 20 of these. That'll do. I'd say 20 and then buy 30, but...
Thank you. Now I can...
that'll do. I just want some bolts to... put some use in. nearly going. The camera's gonna be absolutely determined. Let's just not get mobbed. Yeah. God, I was saying something, I can't remember what. Okay, I do. I know exactly which one these to open. Ring of Magical Sharpness, effectively the same as the Bellow and Dragon Crest Ring, except from this one actually lowers your magic defense in the process. So yeah, it's actually kind of like the Crown of Dusk. Why they decided to make the Bellow Ring only give positive points is unusual, actually. Certainly, well, I was going to say it might give some degree of hesitation to use it, but considering the amount of people who run around with the Crown of Dust with their Wrath of Gods and various other black magic, it's clear that the negative effects from magic isn't exactly dissuading them to use it. Okay, so obviously we can't forget this is Sage Freak.
Oh, human are you? I am Freak.
And we will be coming to rescue him once I have a key.
Perhaps you could help me get out of here. I am a sage, and I can lend you my power in return. Oh, take heed of those octopus-headed guards.
So I might actually have to consider doing that. How much MP do we have? 68. Soul level fate. Might. We have some faith. I might actually buy regeneration sometime, or because it might come in useful. It will almost certainly come in useful down in the Valley of Defilement. 2 more keys. Okay, and further down we go. This level is actually, I think, has most of the game's starting sets as well. So yeah, there's a lot of pickups here. I wonder if we can use that heavy crossbow one-handed. But of course it makes us heavy. Just my luck. Oh well. Okay, quickly beat him to death before he can do anything nasty to us. I'm trying to remember if we even need to come down this bit. Okay. Sometimes I forget how weird the physics are in the Souls games. But alas, we won't be kicking any bodies off the ledges or anything like that.
Help me.
These are all locked. Oh, there's Lord Video. Or is it Rydell? Not entirely sure how you pronounce it.
Well, you are a sane one, aren't you? My name is Ridiel.
Yeah. Okay,
Please,
that answers that
liberate me
question.
from this cell. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse.
Yeah, so you can... So yeah, he wants us to let him out. We won't be getting the key anytime soon. An interesting thing to note though, if you have Soul Sock, which is a my computer's trying to shut down to install updates, and that won't be good for this. No, yeah, Soul Sock is a spell you get from a New Game Plus, so you can you can get a New Game Plus because it requires an end game soul. But what it does is somewhat well, the closest thing in Dark Souls would probably be the Dark Hand, but instead of sucking humanity, it pretty much instantly kills the target, and then gives, I think it insta kills the target, and then it gives you a portion of their souls. Maybe it doesn't kill the target, I can't remember. But yeah, it gives you a percentage of the souls of their soul level. And there's a glitch up there with Rydia where you can repeatedly soul suck him to farm souls, and since he's
Please, help me.
there he is. Yeah, he won't aggro or anything like that, so you can basically sit there and do it until you get bored. Which I guess you could do if you there are better ways to get souls in this game though. And that's the night set. And the silver bracelets. Which, if I believe remain, thingy, yeah. It has the effect of boosting the amount of souls you get per kill. So yeah, so you want to keep on farming. The only problem is with it is that it's a female only item. So if you have a male toon, you just can't use it. I really regret doing this. Yes, I am definitely going to regret doing that. Yeah, let's not try and melee that guy. Oh, fuck, let's let one of these bastards out. Don't shoot me with magic. He shot me with magic. We'll just... pepper him with arrows. This is a relatively simple procedure, it's just a bit time consuming because he has quite a hit to be. Okay, so this is where we want to be careful, because I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a hole just up ahead there that the crystal lizard would basically run into it in the hope that you will blindly follow it and, well, fall to your death. Because, you know, FromSoft's so kind. And they're not trolls at all. Okay, I want firstly, I believe this should be the way for the S-Dock. Not, this is probably actually one of the White World tendency areas that we can't access at the moment. Yeah. Or at least we can't access the place to get the key. Okay, so we do not want to go that way yet, as I would rather like to get the S-Dock. It's not quite as good as it was in Dark Souls. Well, I think it is at least. Unless you count the fact that, thanks to the no poise issue, you could just, you know, shield poke people to death with relative ease on this in PvP. Yeah. Yeah, again, another reason why poise really needs to come back in Dark Souls 2. I know not everyone likes it, but, well, it is extremely annoying when, well, here we are, the S-Dock. And that is the normal attack. And heavy attack. So yeah, there's the S-Dock. And yeah, what I was just about to end up going on another poise round. Long story short, poise needs to return, otherwise effectively dex weapons and other fast swinging weapons rule the game. Oh! Jesus Christ. And that was the big hole that I was constantly talking about. Yeah, let's not thingy go that way. And then get a nice little statue that holds an unfortunately problematic trap. Out of question. Now the question, do I want to take the long way round? Well, the long and particularly safe way round, or do I want to do something really stupid and try and dodge my way through that? Oh. Ooh, that is a question. As part of me would like to try and dodge through it, but you know, I'm probably gonna die trying, in which case it would be a relative waste of our time to do the run back. I can read here. You know what, considering I have the power of editing, so I will try and dodge through, and if I screw it up, I will just fast forward the run back for you. My dodge button didn't work. Okay, so considering that utter failure, we will do this the safe way. Yeah. So, as I think I probably somewhat mentioned at the end there, I had a button fail. So yeah. And now I am dead and I only have half my life. Hopefully that will be enough. I might pop a Stone of Ephemerise to beat the boss. Or yet again, I'll probably just switch out the thief ring and go at it like that, since, you know, it's a boss. It doesn't typically, well, it's a boss that doesn't show any real advantage to using the thief ring, and yeah, hyper armor. That is what a lot of, well, a fair amount of people wish poise to be replaced with. So, you know, every attack that you do will typically stun somebody, but a very few small amount of weapons, mostly slow strength weapons, get hyper armor, which makes you unstunnable during hits. So I'm not a big fan of the system, in all honesty, since it really does just promote roll spamming rather than, you know, actually people trying to attack each other. Because that's, well, people don't like to take the risk of messing up and getting stun locked to death. Yeah, that's pretty much one of the major issues, especially with Demon Souls, is that there are a fair amount of weapons that are quite fast. Some of them actually do quite a bit of damage, and some also can be buffed at the same time. It's not a pleasant combination, quite a deadly one, especially if you can't actually get hit by it without risking dying. Well, getting hit a couple more times thanks to the stun lock. Yeah. And as I say, as a result, with it, Silver Catalyst kit, in my opinion, it just what's the term? It makes people want to just spam the roll and typically aim for, you know, them sure hits in the form of backstabs mostly. You know, just like your average Darkwood Grain Ring player. So, we are rapidly approaching the boss now. I don't know, I want to go this way. Now before we actually go up to... before we do anything, let's turn this fucking thing off. Disappointingly, you can't actually turn it back on. Because I can just imagine dropping a load of crap on this bridge and then turning that on for an invader or the host. Yeah. It would just be an interesting trolling method. Because, you know, everyone trolls from time to time. But now, first before we do anything else, we will take a detour up here. And I would be willing to bear. We have turpentine. Yeah, turpentine will do. I just want something to buff my weapon for the boss. Just shorten the fight a little bit. Because this boss isn't exactly massively difficult. However, there is a small gimmick to it, which I will sort out right now when I'm walking into walls. But basically, the gimmick of this world's boss is that every time you defeat the boss, it will not let you proceed, and then when you come back into the boss room it will be resurrected, and it will continue doing that until you pay this nice chap a visit. And yeah, let's see what he has to say.
What do you want? I am a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble.
And he is bullshitting, obviously. There is usually countless, oh, I can't break that. There's usually, if you're online, there's usually countless, messages telling you that it's a lie. Which it is. Okay, so now okay, first and foremost, I have I have the key to let Sage Freak out. Secondly, well, not secondly, I could jump down there and grab that, but there is a small trap waiting down there in the form of a black phantom using the thief ring. And it's not a pleasant black phantom either, just like the rest of them. As said, black phantom is, I believe, armed with a crossbow, which can deal quite a bit of damage. But even worse, she has the baby's nail, which is a dagger that inflicts plague. And plague isn't exactly the sort of thing that you want to get. Although I do believe I actually have a item for... Yep, I have a White Lotus if I need it. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick run back to release Sage Freight, because I might be able to get a spell or so from him. Oh, we only have... Well, we have 9 intelligence. I imagine, yeah, we can probably save a 1 soul level just to be able to learn magic, because none of the spells in this game actually seem to have any sort of magic requirements, which is a point actually. No, I've also got 8 magic. I would need 3 soul levels to be able to use magic. Is it worth it? it might be. It probably will be actually, because we'll get access to some reasonable spells. Okay, we'll
Magnificent.
talk to
I
him.
never expected to get out of there alive. My name is Frake. I am known as a sage. I thought my magic would give me an edge against these demons, but how wrong I was. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that I escaped when I did.
You didn't escape, I let you out. And he's given us Jerry's stiletto.
I have been but I can...
Which is when you stab an enemy with it, it gives you a small amount of MP back. Now, just to note that considering that I've been playing this less than an hour, and I have 8 fresh spice and 6 old spice, both restore your MP, it's more than a little useless, in all honesty. Because, well, you know, if you're running around with 99 of each, you can just, you know, attach them to your slots and then munch on them every time you need MP back. Which is one of the major reasons for the charge system from Dark Souls. Because mages in PvP basically would just spam their roll, spam their magic, and then chomp on a spice every time they ran out of MP. And yeah, you probably think it's annoying. Okay, now we gotta be careful. So as I say, the Black Phantom has the Thief-ring, so we will not actually be able to see her until we are in lock-on range. There we go. Oh shit! And she tried to parry me. Oops. Well, yeah, you're getting a fairly accurate idea of what PvP in this game is like. In that I basically spent most of the fight spamming the roll just so I couldn't get stun locked. And I've got my black eye up, so I could invade people now if I was online. So, since I don't need this, we'll just pop the cling ring on to get some of my HB back. So, we are approaching an hour or so. It'll probably be a bit shorter once, you know, I've edited out my run back. Yeah, we'll enter the fog. And this is the Fool's Idol. When she finally gets her ass down here. Yeah, what the hell is she holding? Oh my god. I'm wondering if FromSoft did that on purpose. Oh well. Mind out of the gutter. Let's see how close we can get to this bitch before she tries to run away. Just quickly. We'll grab the babies now while we're here. And now we have to take a sec to work out. Okay, that's gotta avoid them, but avoid that. Oh, where did that come from? Ah, fucking hell. I didn't actually want to kill that guy. Because they're extremely useful at, as they walk into the traps. We'll hit this bitch a couple of times just while we were next to her. There we are. Oops. And this is rather annoying just because of the amount of them there are, and they're all spamming them little spells that stun you. Which you've probably already seen. Oh, there we are, she's dead. But yeah, if you've not got much life left, for whatever reason, I can imagine why you die on this boss. But yeah, if you're, as you can probably guess, if you're trying to attack and say a couple of them shoot you with them little spells and then she hits you with that big one, yeah, it can ruin your day. I just unequip my spear, didn't I? No, I didn't. What did I just unequip? Oh, my bow. My bow. Now, since I don't need these guys anymore, they're pretty useless. Now, there is a throwback in Dark Souls to this level. I will leave the next cutscene for you to watch, and well, I'll leave you to guess what bit of Dark Souls is the throwback. Not that it should be hard. So, did you guess? And did you guess correctly? And let's not fall down, because that does kill you. And I have done it before. And that is the second level for the Tower of Latria done. Well, that's the first level. This is the second level. Okay, so I guess next episode we will be doing a run to the thingy. We will be doing a run to the Valley of Defilement, which won't be fun, to say the least.
The fools.
Oh, he's just going on about clerics and wizards and such again. Where is the bit here that says level up? So she has a habit of walking around. There she is. Because I want to level up.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside me.
Soul power
of the
there.
mind, key to life's ether.
A bit more endurance.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou
Let's burn a couple of these. I do not want to... Actually, while I'm at it... that is one of my legitimate souls. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to be raising them pretty much in unison until I hit the correct numbers. Yeah. While I'm at it quickly though, I'm going to quickly go and give Flame Lurker's soul to the blacksmith. Which will allow me to upgrade some boss weapons and a few other unique weapons. Of course, I would actually need to get a colourless demon soul as well, but that's not really difficult. I'm just trying to remember if I got any of the sticky white stuff, because DJ seems pretty much obsessed with it. And I guess he likes the idea of, well, people wiping sticky white stuff on their weapons. Pretty sure I got it, but you know. I can also do this just to bloody kill. As you know, it's nice coming back to areas and being able to one-shot everything. And yeah, again, we're gonna have to probably do a funny jump to down here and hope that I don't die in the process. Oh, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. And yeah, it's gone. Yeah, sorry, DJ. We'll leave that crystal lizard to be for a minute.
What be your need? If it be a blacksmith,
I keep forgetting how friendly this guy is.
Head straight for the door.
Practical at least.
I'm busy. I'm not here to chit-chat. Holding weapons strengthens it, alters its character. Those are transmogrified sprites. Their presence blesses the weapon.
A little bit of lore for you.
So, the demons are powerful spirits. Some can even bless weapons. But doing so requires a powerful flame. And the soul of a demon is an inferno of wrath. I told you that I am busy. Each ore has a grade. Mighty weapons can only be blessed by ores of high grade. The highest grade of all is a pure ore that shines in utter brilliance. A spirit force that delights the eyes.
He's a little bit crazy.
The highest grade of all is a pure ore.
Okay, he's repeating dialogue, which obviously means we have to leave. Turn around, come back again.
Yes.
There we go.
Red hot demon soul. Now you can bless your weapon with another demon soul.
Oh, I can't remember if I really want to duplicate this or not. Okay, we'll give him it.
Wise choice. Bring me a demon soul, and I shall use it to bless your weapon.
I don't actually have anything to... I'm gonna have to dump all that in my inventory as well. 816. I'd be somewhat tempted to just walk back, use the thingy to get back to the Nexus. I mean, it's not like we're going to lose much for only 800 souls. That's the key. So yeah, I guess we will dump everything I don't need in my inventory, and then we'll make our way back to well, I think I'll end the episode. Bloody hell. We'll get rid of that. I'm probably going to need them in the next couple of levels. Get rid of this. Crossbar, get rid of that for now. We'll get rid of both Catalyst and the Kite Shield. Definitely get rid of all the armour I'm not using. Get rid of that. I'll keep that because it's effectively the same as the red tier stone and it's useful.
Saints, sages, and all manner of wise men watch over the halls of this Nexus. This rejuvenating sanctorium is a fine place for the slayers of demons to rest their weary bones. I too must contribute how I can, for we are indebted to our honorable defenders.
Okay.
You have.
So I think that is everything. According to this, it's an hour and 7 minutes. So I guess I will. Well, I'll see you next time.